and welcome back to Parking Lot Chats with Corin
and Bo.
So what's up?
No, not a whole lot. Oh my goodness. Today is the last day that KK is a child.
So she is going to be a teenager, the adult, but like, what can you do at 18 at this point? You know what I mean? Didn't they like change all the laws to be 21 except for like throwing you in the military? What is it really? Like, what do you really get to do?
It's not really what you get to do. It's like...
Just for you to cry?
Well, no, it's more so like I guess she's not a bad kid, right? She doesn't do anything wrong, right? But like now, like when she gets pulled over, she can't call mommy or daddy. Like they don't have to let them call. Like they don't have to let her call us. Like she's an adult. She's on your own. You're on your own. And like anything, you know what I mean? Like the legal aspect of it, I think is what scares me. Not that she does anything bad. She's not a bad kid.
No, she's
not.
But
like
really
this
not.
Is real fucking life now. Like it's not a slap on the wrist and maybe juvie. It's like, you know, if you did something bad.
You know what
I mean? Like she's not gonna do anything bad.
See, and
but that's like, that scares me. Like this is real life now. Like you are an adult that you can't come, mommy and daddy can't save you anymore. Like this isn't a child. You're not underage. They don't need me around if they're gonna talk to you about something. Like you're on your own.
See, I didn't even think about it from that standpoint because she is such a good kid that it never, like, that's not, I was just thinking, what if she even, like, got to, like, you know, before, like, when you turned 18, you could, like, I don't know, you could do stuff, buy cigarettes, which not like that,
now it's 21.
She wants cigarettes. I mean, I know, like, she doesn't want them anyway, but I feel like there was, like, a perk to being 18, and now it's like, what, you can get arrested by yourself, congratulations.
Yeah, but, I mean, right, but also, she can move out. I mean, she's an adult, she's an adult in the eyes of the world.
And that's cute.
You know what I mean? Like, she's no longer a child. Well, she is for the next 12 hours.
She's not moving out, right?
No, she's not moving out. She's just going to go home, a local college, whatever. But, yeah, it's just wild to think that, like, I'm the mom of, like, I'm the parent of an adult.
An adult. Wow.
Legally an adult.
Look at you.
It's fucking crazy.
Look at you, Kim. You're so old. You're like 35.
Yeah, I'm 35.
Well, was it 35, 36? Whatever the hell you said you were. Well, happy birthday, Kay.
You're not really in it. Yeah,
no.
I was just looking at that. We have to move this somehow.
Sorry, remember, we hang out in the car, so sometimes things are different for us. Oh, maybe.
Maybe if I move that.
All right, there we are.
There we go.
Well, congratulations. Happy birthday, Kay.
Yeah, happy birthday, Kay. We went to the little island party for it yesterday. That's fun.
Well, that's fun. That's why you're sunburnt.
So fucking sunburnt, dumbass. Like, I should know better. But I didn't spray myself until we'd been there. It was, like, overcast. But, you know, I know that that's, like,
it's overcast when you get the most sun. Everybody knows. The indirect sunlight will get you.
But it makes me forget to, like, sunscreen because I feel like I'm not baking in the sun, you know? That's why, probably. So, I'm burnt. But whatever. It will be a nice tan in a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be fine in a couple of days. It looks tan now, but...
Yeah.
I get it. You feel it. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. But, I don't know. What about you? What'd you do over the last week? We're recording early today, too, because, like, we're recording on Monday, and this doesn't come out till Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, we got a big event tonight, right?
Yeah. We're trying to save little Jim.
Is that kid-friendly?
It's very kid. Oh, the event? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to bring him.
I told my kids they were coming because,
okay, cool. If they're coming,
new generations. Like, I think that's important. Okay, so there's a little bar.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Like a little local bar in town. It's called Little Jim. And it's been there since, like, they just celebrated 80 years. It was a big, the Marines.
Yeah, that was before they were, was it the Navy SEALs? The Navy SEALs. Before they were, like, officially the Navy SEALs, then they were just the frogmen. They, like, trained over there.
Frogmen is, like, it's where the frogmen were created.
Right.
Like, and... It's just been there forever, and the city they're trying to make it, the owner of it is trying to make it a historical spot because it's prime real estate and this town is blowing up.
They're trying to gentrify Little Jim?
And the city is making terrible decisions on, like, the local, you know, the history of the town. And so if we can make it a historical spot, then they can't fuck with it.
Okay. Yeah,
so that's what the city is hearing tonight. They're going to hear the argument or whatever to, you know, support to make it a historical spot. So I think it's important for all generations to come and there to be kids there to say, like, these kids, This is Florida. Like, this is their life, you know? Like, this is their town. This is the next generation that doesn't want to see it go. Like, my kids freaking love this place. It's a little, I mean, so there's a, Jake Owen's latest music video. I forget the name of his song. If you're curious to what this place looks like, Jake Owen's latest music video was filmed
at Little Gym?
Little Gym.
Oh, that's so cute. And I remember, like, when we were growing up, it's like a rite of passage. You, like, jump off the bridge.
Yeah, you jump off the bridge.
I didn't because I don't like drops. So, like, I remember, like, yelling at my sister to do it.
Yeah, it was once a bait shop, and then over the years it's grown.
Yeah, I think it was
and
a bait
now
shop
it's, like, still a bait shop, but also a restaurant and bar. And it's right on the water. You can pull your boat up to it. It's also a tiny little marina. It's just a really cool spot that we don't want to see go. Like, it's a little piece of, like, paradise.
Yeah. No, we'll be there.
That doesn't need a fucking high-rise on it.
No, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. They're building up the whole... Every time I go over on the island, there's, like, new high-rises and shit. And it's, like, that's one of the things when, like, it started to get busy here that, like, I didn't want to leave. Because, like, we have this, like, beautiful place that we grew up in. But, like, they're kind of ruining it.
Right.
With their condos and their fucking bullshit. So, yeah, I'll be there for sure.
I'm trying to find the name of the Jake Owen video. Because it's really cool that it was filmed there. And you can really see what it looks like.
So that's why we're filming during the day because, and then, you know, tomorrow's Kaylee's birthday, like she said, so we can't do it then. And then it's Wednesday, and then we got to post. Yeah. And I thought we'd be more awake for this, but I'm not feeling.
Oh, I thought that on the boat again.
Oh, cute. That makes sense. Very fitting.
Perfect. Very fitting.
Very fitting.
Because Jake Owen is, we told this before, that he's from.
Yeah, Vero Beach, and you pissed off his mom.
I love his mom loves me.
No, his mom thinks you're a bitch. But that's okay. Because he made a nice music video, so y'all can see Little Jim. But, yeah, that's important. So, I mean, I was like, you should go, but this isn't coming out till Wednesday, so never mind, you missed it.
Yeah, it's okay, because we're going to need support again when they try to take it. Even though it becomes a historical spot, the owner of it right now is still leasing it, so she's going to need support again.
To keep it.
To keep it.
Yeah.
In, like, I think it's in, like, a year, or it's coming up.
Oh, so we'll let you know that one ahead of time.
But, yeah, so, you were telling me, I saw this, article.
Oh, yeah, this is fun.
About Taylor Swift not being a good role model. But I didn't read the article. I just read the...
I got, like, part of it here, because, it's just such good stuff, you know. Here we go. At 34, Swift remains unmarried and childless, a fact that some might argue is irrelevant to her status as a role model. But I suggest it's crucial to consider what kind of example this sets for young girls. A role model, by definition, is someone worthy of imitation.
Is he fucking serious?
So a good role model is living her best life. A good role model is trying to get her career and her life in order. A good role model doesn't have to be married with kids to be a fucking role model. She's a businesswoman. I think
is he in bed with Booker? What the fuck was that guy's name?
So it said, what
was the kicker's name?
Oh, what was his name? Buttlicker.
Buttlicker.
Something.
Butker?
I don't know.
I don't fucking remember. This guy needs to go wherever he go away.
It said,
fuck you.
Where's the... Okay, it said that it said Newsweek published an op-ed written by 1950s patriarchy, so that was fun. And then there's something else they said that he must have a time machine. I keep, like, scrolling back too far. And so they also said
I can't believe they actually published this.
Numerous high-profile men, at least a dozen, including the singers Harry Styles and Joe Jonas, and actor Jake Gyllenhaal, and more recently, American football player. This revolving door of relationships may reflect the normal dating experience of many young women in today's world, but it also raises questions about stability, commitment, and even love itself. Should we encourage young girls to see the Swift standard as a norm or something to aspire to? Yeah, not settling for douchebags for sure. What about all these assholes?
Because...
You know what I mean? Is anyone talking about how Jake Gyllenhaal's a bad role model?
Why couldn't Jake Gyllenhaal keep Taylor Swift?
Why can't Harry Styles keep a girl? Why isn't Harry Styles married with children? How old is he? How old is he? This is ridiculous. What a terrible role model he is.
Is Jake Gyllenhaal married with children?
I don't think so. Honestly, I don't fucking know.
Older than she is.
Yeah, that man's got to be pushing fucking 40-something, right? 50. Joe Jonas, who just divorces bitches and tries to steal their children.
Taylor saved his baby mama.
And kids. Sophia. He left his kids with nowhere to go, and Taylor Swift saved them. So, you know what?
You guys can stay in my place.
Let me say it. What's this guy's name? What's this guy's name? I had it. So I was going to be like, fuck this guy.
Taylor Swift, not a good role model. Fuck you. What is his name? Whatever. His name doesn't matter.
Well, I just want to, say fuck you to his face.
I know.
John McGillion.
Fuck you, John McGillion.
Yeah, fuck you. And, first of all, I absolutely hate when people act like celebrities are bad role models for their kids, because who the fuck told you that this person was a role model? You know what I mean? Who was it? That Lil Nas X, right? So he had this song, and it was very sexual, but people were letting their kids listening to it. Right. And then he was going to the elementary schools, and then he made a song that was very sexual about the devil or something. I don't fucking know. And then everybody's like, oh, he's supposed to be... He never said he was a role model. He was making a song about gay sex, and y'all let your kids listen to it. That's not his fucking fault. Right. And now you're mad at him because he's not a good role model? First of all, Taylor Swift is a good role model. First of all, yes. I think she's a great model.
She's a great role model.
Not settling for shitty dudes is a great fucking thing to teach our girls.
Chasing your dreams.
Chasing your dreams. Putting your career first. Making sure that you are happy and fulfilled. Filling your cup first. And you know what pisses me off? Okay, I'll just say, in the 90s, it was all girl power, Spice Girls, you know what I mean? And then, we, the kids that were in that generation, grew up and we're like, girl power. Taylor Swift is cool. And they're like, no, not like that. Those were just some limited t-shirts we wanted to fucking sell you. You know what I mean?
Right.
What the fuck? How is this, our whole, culture growing up was girls can do anything. And then we grew up and they're like, ooh, you're 34 and not married.
The fact
Spinster.
that whole article was based off of the fact that, what we just read was based off the fact that she's not married with kids makes her not a good role model is fucking absurd.
It's the dumbest thing.
Dumbest thing. What about, that? Do you guys know that every city she goes into, she donates to the local food bank? Every city.
I saw recently, so the one that she did in London, because she did a couple, right? And so, not only does she do it every city, she does it every night.
Every night, yeah.
They said that she has done more to eradicate food... the food problem in the UK than the Parliament's done in years. And she did it in
every single town she goes into, she donates.
What a terrible role model.
Such a terrible role model.
What the fuck? Honestly, it was just I just saw it, and it was
why
baffling.
are we trying to drag a girl that literally is on tour right now, dancing and putting on a show, selling out stadiums,
and then using that money to feed the people.
And using that money to feed the people in the town she goes into.
And on her U.S. tour, what was it? All the truck drivers got a $100,000 bonus?
Bonus when the U.S. tour ended.
What a terrible role model. And he said in there, he's like, she does good things for the economy, but what about the kids? Okay, nobody, who said that she was raising your kids? You raise your fucking kids. You raise your fucking kids and let Taylor Swift make her music. First of all, I think she is a good role model. But even if she decided to start, I don't know, sacrificing men to the devil, that would be fine for me. But, maybe you don't want your kids to see that. But, that's on you as the parent. You know what I mean? She's not raising your kids. You are, you dick. First of all, I think she's a great role model. But even if she wasn't, that's not our business. That's not her job. Her job isn't to be a good role model for your fucking kids.
No.
So, yeah, right, and then to be like, oh, she does good things for the economy, but why is she a spinster? Fuck you. And like you said a minute ago, too, fuck him, and also the editor and the publisher. How did they get
that to go out?
You know that the man that wrote it didn't just, also publish the shit? There's an editor and a publisher and God knows who fucking else involved.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, people.
I can't believe they actually edited that. Or published it, right? Yeah. What the fuck?
Who did you think? Who is your audience here?
I guess.
Because the internet don't like it.
No. It takes balls to fucking roast Taylor Swift, too, because Swifties will fucking come for you.
I was mad when I saw it. I was so mad when I saw it. Because, what the fuck do you mean? She's 34 and unmarried and
good for her.
Right, good for her. Good for her. I like my kid, but if you're on a world tour and everybody always says, on the airplane, it's you got to put your oxygen mask on first. Okay, so she's taking care of herself first, and then maybe she'll have kids if she wants to. She doesn't have to do that.
Right.
And she certainly doesn't have to do it at any age that you fucking said because.
Right.
Fuck you.
She doesn't have to be married either.
No, she doesn't.
Ever.
No, I'm not planning on ever getting married.
I'm not married.
No. And we live with the dudes we have kids with. It's fine. You don't have to get the government involved. That's my own personal opinion. Is I don't need to get the government involved. You know what I mean? I have a lot of my family members have been getting married recently, so it comes up a lot because I'm older than them and I do have a kid and I've been with this guy for years and whatnot. And then people ask, well, what about you? What about you? And it's well, I'm already living it. Do I really have to throw y'all a party?
Right.
You know what I mean? I got to pay 20 grand. I mean, and not that everybody does that. My cousin recently, I told you she did it, in my opinion, the smart way.
I know there's the courthouse too, but we just never did it either. And at this point, we have a fucking adult child, and we're still
right. Like, why bother?
We've never separated. We've never, like, but just wasn't in the cards, I guess.
And like, it doesn't need to be. You know what I mean? That's my thing too. Is I feel like the wedding industry is such a like crazy fucking money grab. Like, right, you can go to the courthouse if you want to, or you could just live your life the way that you want to.
Right.
And we don't have to like shame people for not getting. That's what they tried to make me be in like the bouquet toss. And they're like, you're a single woman. And I was like, guys, but I live it. Do I really have to play your fucking games too? So I just stood in the back because I'm short. They're not going to reach me back here.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yeah, so we definitely scrolled off of that one. But the point was that you don't have to be married. No one has to get married. It's fine. You can just live your fucking life the way you want to. And what else? Did you have anything else to say about that? Because we're just gonna end up getting angry.
I know.
But that's okay. It's a little early in the day to be this angry.
Probably like talking circles on that because it just makes me so mad that was even out there. Like, why is that even a thing?
That you thought that you could publish that?
Yeah.
Dick licker. That guy's a dick licker. So it's the 45th anniversary of the Muppet movie. If anybody wanted to feel really old. It's streaming on Disney Plus. Enjoy that. There's also a really cool documentary about Jim Henson. I've heard it's really cool. I haven't watched it, but I mean, it's interesting, the whole Muppet fucking thing.
On Disney?
Yeah. I know my sister-in-law's afraid of them, but...
The Muppets were, they were so popular, and I feel like they're just really not anymore, right? Like, they're not... It's more like nostalgic now. It's not...
There's a new Muppet Baby show on Disney Plus. Yeah, and like they've added Summer. She's like a penguin, Summer Penguin.
Oh.
And like, I mean, we watch it, but like, I have a little kid. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I know. And like... We like the Muppet Christmas Carol. We watch that at Christmas. That's our favorite. I think it's the only one that he's seen. But
I don't know if my kids have ever seen that, to be honest.
Oh, it's so fucking good. And then, this was a cute story that, so this person, the Magical Travel Pro on Instagram, this was her post, so I don't want to steal people's stuff. So, Audrey Hepburn, Disney asked her for her handprints to when they were doing their Hollywood Studios Boulevard. And she teared up. Or she got emotional because no one had ever asked her that before. So when the Chinese theater in LA heard that, they offered for her to come out and do her handprints. They're like, oh, we're sorry, we should have asked you. Please come do this. And she said, no, it's okay. My handprints are where they're meant to be. And so her handprints are only in Disney.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? And then the Disney Ever After is a new store in Disney Springs. So some people are mad because the store that it had like jewelry and purses and stuff. And apparently that stuff's being moved and it's more like character stuff. But they have these ears that have been... They were in, I don't know if it was Disney Sea, it was somewhere overseas, and it was at Disneyland, where it's you buy the headband, and then you buy characters. So you can essentially make your own ears, mix and match, put a bunch on, whatever you want. It's like the headband's $10, but the ears are like $9 a piece, so it's still going to end up being $30 fucking dollars for the headband. But it's cool, you can, so I mean, that's like the big Disney news.
Customizable ears.
About Tinkerbell, it's at Disney Sea, but there is a new Peter Pan bucket with Tinkerbell on top, so I promise y'all she's still there. And I googled it after we talked last week. She's meeting in Disneyland, but she doesn't meet in Disney World just because she hasn't for years, but she does still fly over the castle. So she's there. She's just not that popular because she's old, honestly.
Right.
And then there's this is not Disney at all, but Kim's sister sent her this, and then I saved it too because in Minneapolis they were doing a cat tour, and I thought that was cool as hell. Tour.
That's like, okay, so this person facilitates it, and what is it, like 400 people showed up?
Oh, it was a bunch of people.
They have like,
I'll put it on the stories now.
A street that they walk around, and everyone that has cats on this street puts out like the cats' names, and then get them in the window, or they put them out front, or whatever, and you go on a cat walking tour. And it's so funny to me, but also so amazing. Like, I would love to see all the fucking cats. As I wear my cat shirt. I found this cat shirt at the dollar or at Five Below. It says Meowster Pieces. It's got
That's like yeah, she walked into my house and then told my cat that he had to be nice to her because she was wearing a cat shirt.
And I have a cat that looks like him, and he didn't even want me to let me pet him. God, I couldn't say that.
But he went right for your kid.
He did.
He was like, oh, I know this guy. Okay, so then I had one more, like, Disney thing, because it's... Oh, no. So Disney, yesterday, they were like, we're announcing big news tomorrow. Stay tuned, stay tuned. So I, like, set an alarm and everything.
For your cult meeting?
Yeah, right, all right. And now we're going to talk about your another cult. So it was just, I mean, it's kind of cool if you are into Disney like I am, and if you're like the person in your group family that people ask advice. They are opening up registration for their planned Disney panelists. So I believe it's like a remote job. They don't say they're going to pay, but I think they will. And it opens July 8th. So if you want to apply for that, get onto their website now to see the requirements. I mean, it's basically like you have to have been to a park that you want to plan. Like if you're going to say that you know everything about planning Disneyland, you better have been there in the last year. Same with Disney World and then cruises. And then, but you don't have to do all of them. So like I'm going to apply as like Disney World.
Yeah.
And then you have to be able to go to their training, which will be on a Disney cruise, and you can't bring your friends and family. And that's going to be in November. So don't sign up if you can't do that. And then you have to work from home and do probably a couple hours a day, it looked like, because it was like 15 to 20 questions and be willing to spend like 30 minutes on each question.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, right? So it seemed cool. So it's on plandisney.com. Plandisney.com is the website to get it. And then, so I don't know if anybody does like Disney, they might know the website Inside the Magic. So they are a Disney news website, but for some reason they're just terrible clickbait assholes. So the title on this article is Ron DeSantis to shut down state of Florida, Disney World parks to be modified. So you read the article. He's giving government workers the day after the 4th of July, the day off, because he said, hey, we're doing really good on our budget. We're not spending money. We've made some really good things happen. Why don't you guys take, the full 4-day weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you can have Friday off to enjoy the state of Florida and do some stuff, have fun, enjoy your freedom. And so they think that Disney's going to be over busy because he let all of the employees of the government have Friday off, and that's going to modify the wait times. That's how you title that article? That's how you title that article?
Why is that even an article?
Right. Disney's going to be really busy because I think they just wanted to write DeSantis shuts down and Disney in the same fucking sentence. So I had also made this other note. That reminds me of what I wanted to say.
Another wild article that shouldn't have been fucking published. What even is that? That's not even news. So people get a very small amount of people, or what, all federal buildings, but everyone's just going to go to Disney? Did he offer Disney passes?
Nope. I think they're just trying to. So then I was thinking about this the other night because we had talked about it before, how like so many of these articles, I feel like the headlines are designed to just make you feel one way or the other to then get you down the rabbit hole, down their algorithms. And I feel like all the news and all these social media articles, they're lies and clickbait. So I'm taking it on myself when I feel like I have an emotional reaction to a headline, read the article, and then maybe search it further to see like what is really, because so much of this stuff is like, it's not true.
Yeah, you have to be like your own investigative journalist to fucking
read
news articles these days, because you cannot believe half of. I do that. Like I'll read something and I'll be like, I don't think that's true, and then I go and like search for the answer myself.
I'm feeling like if I have any emotional response to anything, whether it's good or bad, if I love it or I hate it, I feel like that means that I have to dig deeper because you're lying to get me to feel this way.
Right.
And then I had also wrote down, this is completely off topic, but something that's fun to talk about. Have you Googled things recently?
I mean, probably, yeah.
So you're getting these AI answer pop-ups?
Yes.
So they train their AI with Reddit, and it's giving people crazy things. Don't listen to those. Some of them might be okay and true, but like if you Google something and it pops up with the AI answer for it, scroll under that and make sure. Somebody wrote like, how do I get my pizza cheese to like stay on my sauce? And they're like, you can add Elmer's glue.
That's what it answered?
Yeah. Here, we can do it right now to see if they changed it.
So
how to get cheese to stay on pizza.
Created the AI.
Well, Google trained their AI with Reddit. So they let it read all these Reddit responses and then trained it that way. So that's how people are like training. So before it was super popular when it was just like nerds playing with it, they would like they would like give a bot like a season of a show and then make them write an episode. So it's basically like that kind of situation. I think Google gave their AI access to Reddit and let the AI read Reddit to find. It seems like it's terrible. Reddit is the craziest place. It's a crazy place. How to get cheese to stick on pizza. I'm pretty sure it's going to tell me to use glue.
It's so funny.
Okay, so my AI didn't pop up, but the first top response is from Reddit, and it did say to get the cheese to stick, I recommend mixing about 1/8 cup of Elmer's glue in with the sauce. So, I think we all know the phone can hear me, so it heard me talking shit about their AI, so it didn't put the AI up, but it absolutely did give me that response.
That's so funny.
Even, and that's the thing too, is, we talk about research, but like, even when you're Googling, you have to go through like multiple articles because a couple of them could still be satire that's not labeled as satire. Morons making shit up, because that's all it is. That's all the internet is, Just like this. This is just us talking about our opinion. Doesn't mean we're fucking right.
Right.
I mean, we're right about some shit. Like, you can be 34 and unmarried and not be a fucking bad role model. That's stupid as shit. But, like, so that guy, he's writing for Newsweek, and he's obviously out of the fucking loop, and I wouldn't believe anything that guy fucking thinks or says.
No, what are his other articles? I don't even want to know. I don't want to give him the benefit of the clicks on his articles. But I'm sure they're all fucking bullshit. Now his whole credibility is done.
And that's, you know what I mean? And that's, like, the point of, like, any of it. And it's sad because the media is just lying to you, and it makes it, like, confusing and weird.
I keep trying to drink this nasty-ass coffee.
You gonna talk shit about Dunkin' for a minute? Because I'm down.
I mean, I'm just so annoyed. Like, I'm trying to drink it because I paid fucking $5 for it. But it's fucking terrible.
Dunkin' is not great.
I don't understand how I can get the same thing. Literally, the exact same order. And unless I go to my one favorite Dunkin', it never tastes the same.
What's your one favorite Dunkin'?
The downtown one.
Downtown? Oh, Fort Pierce?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Well, it's on my way.
Yeah. It's very out of the way, but they never fuck it. Well, they have fucked it up in the past, and then
But you like them so much, it's okay.
Yeah, but then I'm such an asshole. Okay, so I was annoyed. Like, I pay for it, right? It's like it's a mobile order. You already paid for it, and then you get it, and it's fucking terrible. And I couldn't go back because I had to be at work, and so I like wanted my money back. Like, it's disgusting, and I can't get it remade. That's what I should do with this one too. But then now I'm afraid to, because I really, really like the owner. She's always there. It's a woman, which I love too. That like, it's woman owned. And she's always there. She's there every single day working. And I really like her, but I wrote on the app, like, I tried to get my money back, and I just wrote that it was, like, really bad and I couldn't drink it. And it fucking got sent.
To her?
To her. And then she personally called me. And I felt so terrible.
But like, it was true.
It was true. But I don't want her to think that, like, I'm just complaining to the company on her. Like, I wouldn't have done that if I knew it was going to go to her. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to complain to the company. I don't want to get her in trouble. I like her.
But it's kind of nice to know that it did go to her. So now you know that if you complain to Dunkin', it's not just going out into ether. The person is going to know.
Right. I felt
maybe
so
it'll
bad.
Be better.
But my drinks have been on. My drinks have been spot on since then.
Well, see, it works. I mean, yeah. I get it. Like, right, like, you don't want to, like, put down, like, a small business owner, but at the same time, like, they can't be selling you shitty coffee that you paid $5 for.
And this one's shitty, too. I want to do the same thing. I'm like, I can get my money back because I can't fucking drink it.
Well, that one's not from your girl, so do it.
It's not from a girl, yeah.
And then just don't go back to that one for a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do that. And then, I feel like I told you that before, and you're like, they don't remember you. I'm like, but they do remember me.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just so... And, like, sometimes I feel like at Dunkin', they're just like... And it depends on, like, the location, but sometimes they're like, I'm going to give you what I want to give you.
I know.
You know what I mean? They're like, fuck you.
Yesterday I got a Dunkin'. I only get one mocha. They put 3 fucking mocha. Bitch, I know I said one. One mocha.
Sometimes they act like I'm crazy when, like, I tell them the amount of things that I want in there. But, like, y'all are not going to know. Like, when I say, like, I want, so many cream, so many caramel.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, well, y'all are just going to decide what you want to do. So
right,
I have to tell
you.
How would you know?
And it's still fucked up. It's still wrong. It's disgusting. And, okay, maybe y'all know, the espresso at Dunkin', they're not actually making it, right? They're just pressing a button so they can't burn it. But that's what this tastes like. It tastes like burnt espresso. So maybe something's wrong with their machine. I don't fucking know. But anyways, moving on.
So I don't
just get angry about Dunkin'.
What else do we got?
Did your TikTok algorithm show you the Brooke Shofield drama with, like, her ex-boyfriend Clinton Kane, and how he's a total liar, and it's so weird?
No, but I like it. Tell me about it.
I don't understand it. So, I don't know. I don't really know who these people are. They just showed up on my For You page, and then I got sucked into her, like, 14-part who the fuck did I marry, but she wasn't married to him. She just dated him for 2 weeks, or 2 months, but she used that, like, heading because
now we know that's a thing.
Right. But, so, she goes on to say, like, and she dated, they broke up over a year ago, but I guess he like came out with a song or a video or posted something about how his ex-girlfriend can't stop yapping about him, and so she was like, fuck you, I will continue yapping about you because it's the craziest thing I've ever experienced. And she's like, and that was my life, like I'm allowed to
that's the thing, like people are allowed to talk about themselves.
Yeah, like if something insane happened to you, you just don't stop talking about that.
And like if you don't want to be the bad guy in somebody's story, don't be the fucking bad guy.
Yeah. So
don't treat them badly.
She is like verified on TikTok, and she has a podcast. I don't remember the name of it. But I don't know who she is prior to that. Like I don't know if she's from like a reality. I don't know. I didn't look into who she was. But her name is Brooke Shofield, and then he is, I think, a TikTok singer. His name's like Clinton Kane. I heard his song because she was using his song as like the background to her videos, which I thought was pretty funny. But and I feel like I'd recognized it from TikTok. I don't think I've actually like heard it. So she's like going on about how he, I guess the synopsis of it is he said that like his parents died, and like there was like this whole sad sob story about how his mom, brother, and dad were all dead. And turns out like the mom's not. She's alive and well. And she wasn't the only one that he told this to. Like he was cheating on her the entire time. And he had told it to, like, every other girl that he talked to as well. And then he has, like, a fake Australian accent. He's not even actually from Australia.
Oh, that's so fun.
Like, he's from somewhere, like, American or something. I don't fucking know. He's not from Australia. And, so then I'm like, well, what does this guy look like? He's got to be fucking hot, right? For, like, all these girls. Like, she's gorgeous. She's so pretty. And so was every other girl that, like, I saw talk about him. So I'm like, this guy's got to be fucking hot, right?
No.
You guys, I have to show you a picture of him because, hold on. First, I'm going to show you her, and you can see how pretty she is.
Oh, she came right up.
I mean, this is her done in makeup, but like
she's so pretty.
Okay?
She looks like somebody.
Yeah. She's so pretty. And like, I mean, according to her video series or whatever, she seems fun too. You know what I mean? Like she was very well talked. Like she has a podcast. Like she seems like a cool person. And then this is. I can't.
Oh, this is gonna be good because you can't even stop laughing to show us.
I fucking can't. This is him. Oh, this is a song. I don't know if you can hear it because I turned off my. Hold on.
You can't even see his face.
I know. I'm trying to. Let me find a picture. Let me find like his face.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Like he's just not good looking. Can you see him? I don't know. Like I just expected like for someone to like be able to manipulate you that way, and she even says it like in her she prefaces like this whole series with, let me just say that I am not the girl I was then, and like this, you know, I was like I know I will never fall for that again. Like she takes on like responsibility for like. And it was only 2 months, too. Thank God. Like, she got out of that quick. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. I just thought he was going to be, like, so fucking hot. And he is, like, not even, like, an ounce attractive.
It's like Johnny Tsunami grew up and, like, sat on the couch and drank beer.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just wild that people can lie like that, you know?
Yeah.
And just no remorse for the person that they're lying to. I don't know. He's
goofy looking.
He's very goofy looking. I don't know. It was wild though. Like if you go look for her, you gotta go watch like the 14-part series and hear like everything, because I don't give it justice. Yeah. It's fucking wild. It's almost like that other one, the Who the Fuck Did I Marry girl with all the lying, like.
It's so crazy.
And you just, like, fall into it, I guess. I don't know.
And, right, like, what are these people, you know, like, why? Why are you acting like this? Why are you just lying to people to lie to people?
Like, why do they do that shit?
and tell her she can't talk about it. She can talk about whatever the fuck she wants.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's her fucking story.
Right, it's her
she's
fucking
allowed
story.
to tell it.
If you don't want people to walk around talking about how you're a manipulating douchebag, don't be a manipulating douchebag. Right. You know what I mean? I don't know what else to tell you.
Right. Like, you're allowed. People are allowed to tell their stories. And if part of their life is something that you fucking did to them, they're allowed to talk about it. That was a time in her life that was fucking wild.
No, completely right. Like, I read one time and it's always stuck with me. You don't get to tell other people how you made them feel. If she feels victimized by you being a fucking douchebag, that's her life. That's what she felt. You don't get to act like that didn't happen. Don't talk about it. Fuck you.
Right.
So, fuck that guy.
Add him to the list of fuck you people.
Add him to the list. People that are pissing me off.
Yeah.
This guy. That guy. I feel like I thought we were going to be more awake because it's the morning.
I know.
And I'm not as, like, with it as I thought I would be. I was really excited about it. I got an espresso, too. What else do we got? How to get cheese to stick on pizza. And this was just that planned Disney search. So, I mean, that'll be cool. Who texted me? Hot Topic. I'm too afraid to go in your store. It's scary in there. What else do we got?
Look, I'm still trying to drink it. I'm like, I keep trying to fucking drink it.
Jason Kelce had a good time at the concert.
Yeah. And then Travis just surprised her at this last Dublin concert.
Oh. I saw some videos before he went on the stage, like the day before. And he was, like, down in his little pit doing the choreography they were doing on stage. That's why they let him in the show, because he already knew the fucking moves. He's such a fan. It's so cute. Yeah. He was like, they showed like a video of like the day before, and he was like down there like doing the exact choreography they were doing on screen. It's like, well, that's why they let him in the show. Yeah. He already learned the moves.
I saw that. I saw yesterday too, where she was like walking off stage at Dublin, and he was like walking behind her, like hyping up the crowd for her. He's like, you know, raising his hands, like telling them to cheer him on, and then he runs in front of her, and he does like the presentation of her. You know what I mean? Like where he splits his hands and is like this.
That's so cute.
Her, and like the whole crowd goes wild, and she laughs and like runs to him or whatever. But it was cute. I'm like, that is a good role model.
Yeah. Right. Like, right.
Okay, so she didn't date. She dated a lot of guys. Who fucking cares to find the one?
And that's what I think. I think that is a good role model.
How she should be treated.
Right, like that is a good role model. Don't just like settle for the first douchebag that comes along because some moron at Newsweek said you got to get married by the time you're 30 and start popping kids out of your fucking crotch. What is wrong with y'all? Like, that is a good role model. That is a good role model.
Yeah,
she's a great role model.
Yeah, like he fully supports her.
He's a good role model.
What she deserves.
He thought that Alice in Wonderland was called Allison. But,
I didn't see that.
Oh, I put it on our stories.
Oh, I didn't.
It was it was like from their podcast, him and his brother, and they were in England and they were having like a proper tea, whatever, while they were.
So he thought it was Alice in Wonderland instead of Alice in Wonderland.
He thought her name was Allison, and so he said, yeah. So they were having tea, and then Jason was like, "Oh, I feel like Alice in Wonderland." And then Travis was like, you know, I just found out last year that her name's not Allison. And he thought that he was, like, telling him something. He was like, you know, it's not Alice in Wonderland. It's Alice in Wonderland. And Jason was like, what? What do you mean? He's like, we've seen the movie. You know her name's not Allison. And he's like, I guess I never caught it.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, right, because it was...
what if it was like Taylor that told him that because her middle name is Allison?
Maybe.
And I bet he was like, oh, like Alice in Wonderland? And she was like, you know his name is Alice in.
Maybe it was.
That would be funny.
Yeah. It was really funny. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. They're cute.
Yeah.
And I like it. And they're good role models. Newsweek, you fucks.
Stupid
I was going to keep talking shit about Newsweek. See, what do I got? Anything else? I don't know. Sometimes I, like, randomly, like...
It was a very short, like... Oh, first, we didn't get, like, the full week. We usually we record tomorrow, so, like, more... Or, you know, later.
Tonight, yeah.
So, we have more time for shit to come up. But honestly, there just wasn't a whole lot of, like, pop culture news over the last week. Just... And I feel like it's, like, slow and TMZ and, like... People magazine posts the dumbest shit.
Right?
Because they have, like, nothing to post.
And I feel like we've also had, like, things going on in our own lives that, like, we haven't been, like, glued to our phones, which is cool, too. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes if you miss a little bit of news... Oh, all right. Peter Pan's flight is... Here we go. A couple of other... I knew I saved some other shit somewhere. Peter Pan's flight is going to be closed for updates July 8th through August 20th. That's actually a really long time for that. And it's a super popular ride. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And speaking
They're probably taking out Tinkerbell.
Fucking doubt it. Maybe. We'll see what happens. So the rocking roller coaster, Aerosmith's rocking roller coaster, is always closed for a crazy ass long ass refurbishment, and it was meant to be closed still for a couple more weeks, and it opened today early. So that was also news.
The rocking roller coaster's at Disney?
It's at Hollywood Studios. The Aerosmith one, yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure there's other ones.
Universal has their own version, right?
Probably.
Because they have like a music roller coaster too, where you like put music on. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah. The Aerosmith rock and roller coasters in Hollywood Studios. Which, honestly, Eric thinks is Universal sometimes, so. Yeah, we have the conversation once a month. Universal's not Disney? No, it's not. What about Hollywood? Or what about MGM? It's Hollywood Studios. That is Disney.
So confusing.
Yeah. Right? I thought I had something else there. That must have been, yeah, so the rock and roller coaster. And then I just, like, lose things because I shut it all down. Some people got stuck on the California Adventure and Credit Coaster yesterday, and they got them off.
That's so scary.
Yeah, it happens. I've been stuck on, like, Pirates, so, like, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I would be, like, I couldn't imagine getting stuck on
a roller coaster. That'd be terrifying.
Did you hear about the guy that dropped his sunglasses or something, and then, like, no, he dropped his keys? This is a terrible story. At Busch Gardens.
No.
And he jumped into the fucking gate at Busch Gardens while the roller coaster was going. He didn't make it to get his fucking keys because he told someone that his keys fell, and they were like, well, we can't get them right now. Like, you can't fucking get them right now. It's fucking dangerous. And he apparently didn't like that answer, so he jumped the fence to get them himself, and now he's in heaven.
Or wherever. That's terrifying.
That's fucking wild. And like,
why?
Then that's a roller coaster where like your feet hang.
Yeah.
So somebody hit him.
Could you imagine you just riding a ride and you decapitate a dude with your foot? I don't know if that's what happened, but
I don't think that's what happened because he did go to the hospital and passed at the hospital, so it wasn't like an on-site death. But it's fucking wild. Stay the fuck out of there. Why would you do that?
For your keys.
Like, you can get a key made.
You can get a key made.
And they can get your key, just not while it's going.
Right, you can wait.
You can wait.
And, like, you're at Busch Gardens. Like, why don't you just go ride another ride? Go grab a drink.
Hang out till the place closes.
Go get something to eat.
Take a fucking Uber.
Yeah.
Come back for your car later.
Take an Uber. Take a bus. There's buses in these places.
Yeah.
That's scary and stupid.
So stupid. Yeah, that happened at Busch Gardens like last week before something? Maybe it was last week.
So I don't know what goes on at Busch Gardens. It's a lot of roller coasters, so I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I think I went once to Busch Gardens in like elementary school with like some friends. Maybe it was a field trip.
Yeah, we like Busch Gardens.
You guys like roller coasters?
Yeah, we like roller coasters. Well, the kids do. And when we lived over there, we had like a yearly pass to it, so we were pretty close to it, so we went all the time. But yeah, I'm going to jump a fucking fence, dumbass.
No, they do a bus from SeaWorld to Busch Gardens.
That's fucking wild. That's a long way. That's like an hour and a half, no?
Mm-hmm.
Hour.
Yeah. Well, because there's sister parks or whatever.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, they do a bus. And I've seen it a couple times, and like we've thought about it, but I was like, we don't even want to do anything over there. Why would we take this bus?
Yeah.
And like you got to be there at a certain time, you got to be back at a certain time, or else you're stuck at Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
People will speed down this fucking street.
Yeah, he went by earlier speeding. Okay, all
right, well.
I think that's it for the week on that lovely note. Don't jump fences.
Yeah. It's not the move.
Fuck the Newsweek guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck the TikTok guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
We love you, Travis Kelce.
Yeah, he's cool. We like him. See, we like some men. I like his brother too.
Yes, we love you, Jason Kelce.
Yeah,
and we love Kylie Kelce.
Yeah, we like the wife.
We love the Kylie fam. We love the Kelce family. To be honest.
So dad seemed cool too.
Yeah. For sure. They did a very good job co-parenting, I believe, because I think they split a long time ago.
Yeah.
But, like, co-parented very well to get those two boys in the NFL.
Yeah. And, like, look at them. Like, they're so, like, comfortable with who they are and, like, their emotions. Like, the one was crying at the other one's
I need a
speech
Mama Kelce. I need a Mama Kelce podcast so that I can have nice, sensitive children, boys, too.
What does that mean?
Like, she raised those boys so well.
Oh, so you want her to make a podcast listening to it?
So that I can find out how she raised, like, what she did.
To make them so nice?
Her parenting skills, yeah.
Okay, well, if you could tell us that, that'd be cool.
You don't agree?
I do agree. I wasn't sure what you meant. Like, if you were gonna make a podcast, I was like, "How are you gonna?"
No,
I mean,
Mama Kelce is welcome to sit right here.
We'll put the seats up and everything.
The seats are down because I had so much shit in my car yesterday for the party. But I will put Mama Kelce right here, and she can tell us all about how she raised those two boys, so that we can replicate it.
Yeah,
I'm a little late in the game.
But
I feel like I can still.
I'm at a good stage to get some good advice.
I can still listen. So, Mama Kelce, you're welcome.
Yeah,
we invite you.
Right.
She lives in Orlando.
Does she?
Yeah. We'll come to you.
Yeah, we'll come to you.
We'll come to Orlando.
No problem. I feel there's a Starbucks there we can hang out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Or wherever.
Just
probably not the
Dunkin'.
Just have
your people call our people.
Which is just us. It's just us. We don't have people, but we can pretend like we do.
All right.
Well, I guess that's it. Peace out.
K-Town down.
Thanks for being here.